Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So today we're going to have a look at rim cuds, and I've got quite a number of examples here. You will notice that I don't have any 10-cent rim cuds. I have had 10-cent rim cuds, I just couldn't find them today. I may have even sold them. But also a 50-cent rim cud. I don't think I've ever seen a 50-cent rim cud. So I'll be keen to hear if you guys have got any 50-cent rim cuds. Put them up on the Facebook page. Would absolutely love to see them. But let's go through a few of these. And this is probably one of the biggest rim cuds I've ever found. And that's on this 20-cent coin right here. It is the year 2000 one. This one here is also a year 2000. Which is it's up the top there. So if you're unfamiliar with a rim cud, it's a higher raised bit of metal, and you can see that here where I'm pointing. If I can hold it on the side a little bit, you can sort of see it, but hopefully it stands out fairly obviously. But it certainly is raised, and the reason why it's raised is because the die has been broken away in that position. So where it would have normally have been pressed, it is now pressed further into the die the same way any lettering would. There would be a gap on that part of the die, and the coin or the planchet gets pressed into that broken off area, and that results in a rim cud. So rim cuds can happen on any coin really, but certainly the dollar coins and the $2 coins are where I more commonly find them. And here is a $2 cud in similar position as what the 20 was in, as you can see. There's a few other examples. Doesn't matter what side of the coin, the obverse or the reverse, it can occur. There's another one down the bottom there, underneath the Queen's head. Yeah, fairly small, but all these kinds of errors are still worth more than face value, so they're worth holding on to. Yeah, they're all still good to find. This one's a nice high grade $1 coin with a rim cud over near the $1 there. It's on the left here. Nice high grade coin, which is always a good find, and that'll be worth more because of its grade. What do we got here? This one's a little bit different. You can sort of see the start of it here down the bottom of the 5-cent coin, and it doesn't really, it sort of tapers off around here, but there's no defined line, so that's just a little bit interesting, that one there. I think I have another similar one. It's probably not, no, this one is certainly defined on both sides of the rim cud there. What year? That was a 99. No, they're both 99. So yeah, there was obviously an issue with that particular die. And this one here, you can see where that one is, and that's the year 2000. So yeah, you can. It looks like it tapers off, but you can just see there as I hold in the light the way that one goes. Now the interesting thing is, let's have a look at these. These are 3 with die cuds. 2 of them are in the same position, so which you would expect, and this one here has actually got 2 cuds on the side of it, so a double cud on the side, double rim cud, would certainly add more value to the coin. And let's have a look at these ones. So both 2004 Mob of Ruse, and they're fairly well mirrored in their locations. So can happen anywhere around the rim. Another example, 2 from 2001, so the Federation coins, and we've got in the same position basically. Are they? Yeah, pretty much in the same position on these coins. Yeah. This big pile here, let's have a look at where all these ones are at. So you can see, well, we've got a single cut on that one. You would assume that they've potentially come from the same. They're in slightly different position when you look at where the word 1 is written. So maybe they are from different presses or different dies. So that's a double cud, that one there, and that one is certainly more at 9 o'clock, that one, so a bit of a combination. And that one is fairly similar to this one here, the third one. Those two are in fairly similar positions. We've got another double cud there. So yeah, a fair few double cuds and single cuds to be found with the year 2001 $1 coin and the Federation version. So lots of rim cuds to be found across 2001. Alright guys, well, that's all I have to show you today, and if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please make sure you do so. There's so much to look at and discover through all the videos that I've done previously. Make sure you get back and have a look, because they don't date. The information's always current, and if you have subscribed and you want to make sure that you are aware of when a video goes live, and lately for the past 50 or 60 days we've been putting a video out each and every day, and if you want to know that a new video has gone up, hit that bell and it'll notify you each and every time. Alright guys, give it a thumbs up if you've liked this one, and I look forward to bringing another video to you soon. Thanks for watching.